traveling with pets in cargo.
I will not take my dog in the cargo hold of the aircraft. I have heard terrible things about it and I am not willing to risk it. How true is this statement really? We get this asked quite a bit as well, right? I want to travel with my pet, but I am not willing to put my dog in the cargo or cargo hold. Let's try and break this down and try and understand what exactly is cargo hold and how safe or unsafe is it really. Now, cargo hold is typically the hold or the belly of the aircraft where your luggage gets stored, where goods get stored. In some cases, foodstuffs, medicines, etc. A lot of things kind of get transported in the hold of the aircraft. Along with that, live animals get transported as well. Now, this part or the hold of the aircraft, every time there is a live animal, airlines will have an area demarcated for animals. Now, this area will not have anything else on it, right? So, no other luggage will be loaded on that particular. It's called a pallet. No other stuff will be loaded on that, and that whole area is demarcated for the animal or animals that is traveling on the flight. Now, is this safe? Uh, it is temperature controlled, so the temperature is pretty much similar to how we have in the cabin, slightly colder, but temperature is controlled. Air pressure is definitely on. All the newer aircrafts, all the pet-friendly aircrafts have a way of checking that these two are functioning well. Now, how does one check a pet into the cargo hold, right? There are two ways that you can check your pet in. One is what we call as accompanied baggage or excess baggage, which means that your pet is tagged onto your PNR saying that it is a part of your personal baggage, and then you go into the passenger terminal and then you check your pet in along with your baggage. So the baggage will get loaded on the same aircraft. Your pets will go into this demarcated area and they get loaded there. The second is, of course, for some reason, if you're not able to carry your pet along with you due to size restriction, maybe country regulations, maybe routing, whatever be the reason, then you will have to check them into the cargo terminal. So here it is so basically cargo terminal is where the same, right, on the same aircraft it will be loaded in most cases in the same aircraft it will be loaded in, but it is just going to be done through the cargo terminal. Of course there are rules processes because cargo terminal there is custom clearance, etc., but the point being that cargo the hold of the aircraft is where, believe it or not, close to 85 to 90% of the pets that travel internationally travel. The only other way, or only two other ways that pets can travel, will typically be in cabin. Now, in cabin will be only if your pet meets certain size and weight restrictions, typically up to like say 7-8 kgs, and this is including the bag or the carrier, and of course some dimensions because the pet has to fit under the seat during takeoff, landing, and during cruising. The third way of doing this would be, of course, right, and there is a special thing for emotional support animals and service animals, actually, and this is for people who really have emotional support and service animals. We see a lot of people wanting to show the dog as emotional support or service animals just to kind of utilize this. Our recommendation is please do not, because for you it is just one trip, but if your pet did not behave as per the service animals or emotional support animals protocols laid down by the airlines, it can end up causing a lot of problem for actual service animal or people who need service animals or who are dependent on their animals emotionally. Hopefully this helps. Share it with someone who cares for it.